got to come up with a catchphrase on welcome back or welcome to the other side, or you know what I mean? Chronicle X is what I'm on right now. Taking a sip of my coffee, excuse me. Actually, it's cappuccino. As you can see, I'm doing the Xenoblade Chronicle X on the Wii U. And I just wanted to drop a quick video for y'all. Talking about, try to get my bearings at least. I think I was outside last. I had a mission that I was doing where I died. Really? So last time I was on here, I died. So I think it's this way, but we'll figure it out. And you know, just to show y'all, you know, it's live in the direct. How do I? Oh, it's on my what's the name screen, right? No, that's not what I wanted. See how quick I can get confused. But there it is, right? I can do my salute. See? Now that's on the Game Pass, so I can do my emojis or whatever you want to call them on here. Let y'all know that this is real. This is live time right now.
Hey.
And we talking about diabolical or dumb. Is there really a choice, right? And what happened? Oh, jeez. This might be an episode that I don't get to actually do what I was trying to do. Because I swear I was outside last time. I had to fight a mob. So I was trying to get outside and fight the mob real quick. And I guess I'm not. I guess I gotta go inside and do the talk again. In order to fight the mob, maybe. That's corny. I guess that is the last time I saved. But yeah. Diabolical or dumb. Is that really a choice, you know? I'm not going deep into the discussion with it. It's just that, you know, sometimes we're given a choice and it's really not a choice. It's actually, that's the delusion. I don't even get that illusion as a concept.
Very amusing.
You know?
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Gould.
I might have to run this back again,
Just
right?
wanted to pass along a request from your commander.
Ah, jeez.
Commander Vandom? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct.
I shouldn't be eating the cookie,
He
right?
stopped by while you were out on your tour.
But where was I?
But that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Hip-hop is an American culture
Here
created
we
by
go.
the children of the
I bet I
1960
can
Civil
guess.
Rights Movement. I've been saying that for
You probably can.
like 100
He wants
episodes
to
now.
fast track our new friend here for blade duty with a training.
Hip-hop is a
What in the hell are we
community. It's a
waiting for?
consciousness and a culture.
as he put it.
The commander
We
does
collectively
have a way with
have been saying that for
Makes even my
50
pitch
years
sound
now.
smooth.
Shout out to
I
Ice-T.
explained about the memory issues.
I didn't know
I
I forgot Ice-T was. I
And
knew
to be
Ice-T was an
honest,
old head,
given
but
our
I didn't know
current
Ice-T
need for
was
blade
a
recruits, I can't say I entirely
pre-60
disagree.
baby. He's actually a baby
Hey,
boomer,
it's not
like
me you need to
68 or
convince.
something like that.
Blade service
Him
is
and
voluntary, remember?
the little
Of course.
twerk,
And I would never force or coerce anyone.
Spike Lee.
Well, friend, what do you
Spike
say?
Lee was never
We
officially
count on
a
you to do
rapper,
your part?
but he plays he might play the first rapper on looking at Najee eyes. It don't matter.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization.
No, I had to join the corpse
Elmer,
again.
he can start on your team.
So yeah, like I
Everything
was saying,
training
Ice-T
and
is he's an original
Yes, Mr.
gangster,
Secretary. With
OG hip hopper.
All right. Welcome
The
to
first
Cool
rapper,
Kids Club.
I guess, you know, he said it on the podcast to make a movie, and that movie was
Now
the
then,
first. But nah, he
let's
actually
discuss
wasn't the
that
first
training
rapper.
assignment.
He was the
We've
first
decided to start you out on a
because you
program
had Crush Groove
just
before
to
that.
get your feet wet.
I guess we should
Right.
back up a bit. Here in
Crush
New LA,
Groove
we're
was
using a
the first
specialized
movie
computer
of
system called Frontier Nav to help us
Actual
deploy
rappers,
sensors
Run
across
DMC,
America.
making a
A
movie.
network of data probes that allows us to monitor
Then
conditions
came,
and collect all kinds of information information about the planet.
Hollywood's
Expanding that grid and
Not
filling
King
in
of
the
New
blind
York.
spots is one of Blade's highest
Wesley
priorities.
Snipes. I know what I'm talking about.
Here, take a look at this. What you're
Um,
seeing on the screen is a terrain map that includes New LA,
You know, I
and the
lose my cool
surrounding
points or
lands.
whatever. Forget the name of the movie.
As you can see, we've divided the area
Plus,
into
I'm
a
kinda
series
watching
of
this, too.
hexagonal blocks. We
They're
call
breaking
these
it down
blocks
for us
segments.
again.
Together, they form our grid.
So I'm hoping I can do this real quick. I ain't wanna. I wanted to do like a 10-minute video, just explaining, you know,
We know exactly where we need the
how
probes to
diabolical
go,
and,
how we
and
just have
dumb
to install.
really isn't a choice.
The sooner the better, as
It's
far
like
as I'm
God or
concerned.
love, right? Really not a
Frontier
choice, right?
probes also detect the general locations of living
Some will
things
say
in the
God,
vicinity,
some will say love.
which comes in handy if we need
Some
to
will
track
say
down
God is
Blade or
love.
another citizen.
Others will say love is God.
Yes, quite handy indeed.
There it is.
So for this
You know,
first exercise, you'll be heading here to that white section.
it's where you get the hypocrites.
Go there, install
about
the
some-
data probe, and then come back home.
You know what I mean?
Got it. East of
You
the city.
cannot. Like,
In
I
that
mean,
case,
seriously.
We can
like,
take the east gate out of the administrative
y'all
district,
not people
right?
kills me.
We should be there in no time.
It's like I give y'all 2 words,
I'll
love
leave the
God. All
details
right,
on
cool.
the data probe
Then what's that
installation
third word?
procedure to you.
You know, instead of power,
Of course, Mr.
instead of
Secretary.
courage,
All right,
Alright.
you two. Shall we?
instead of
Yeah.
what's another
Training or
good
not,
one?
let's go install the
Wisdom,
hell out of that probe.
right? Instead of love, God, wisdom, right? All right, what's next? Right? Love. All right, what's first? Love. What's second? God. What's wisdom? All right, or even if you want to go God, love, wisdom, right? God first, love. God is love. God, love, wisdom. Yeah, God loves wisdom. That's dope, right? For some reason, a lot of you are conditioned to go not for that thing. It's just hilarious to me. Let's say love God is not. Oh gosh. Love God not. God love not. Not love God. Not God love. Like y'all on some permutation and combinations of some evil wickedness right there. And so caught up in it that you don't even understand the grammatical mathematics of life. Then point to me talking about I'm talking word salad. I'm trying to explain how colloquial rhetoric actually works. That's why we spit on the ground when it comes to Barack Obama. Because he changed the fundamental definition of gay like a little punk. Right? When I was a kid back in the 70s, gay meant spin around, fall down, laugh, we gay, ha ha ha. That's all it meant. It meant being happy, enjoying life. Now he's the one that changed it to rhetoric. He changed that to not rhetoric. What is the archaic or whatever? Archaic. Y'all know what word I'm talking about. You know, like use big word, use your words. And then when I start using my words, start smacking people with the word, especially when it comes to that biblical, that Bible. I start putting that Bible out, and y'all start crying like little girls. I said, God love. Well, it says here that Jesus says, love God with all your might and heart. All right, well, what's your problem then? You don't respect the Lord. You're not sure. And then they crying and all this. Like, come on. Stop with that. Love God, period. Or God love. That's easy. It's not hard. So I shared with y'all last little rap. And the rap before that, and the rap before that, and the rap before that.
The city this time.
That
It'll be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Who has a problem with the
Even sure
Bible
the
being
East
in the
Gate will be
school?
open? Last I heard, it was still
And
on lockdown from all the high-level.
you know exactly who it is. Those
It was.
LGBTQIA plus PDF
The
file
gates are officially open for
MOFOs,
business.
right?
One of our
They the
teams
ones that
must
got
have
that
gone
issue.
out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Yeah, some atheists wanna, we can't really, and it's like, dude, even the Constitution says right there, it's either nature or the nature of God. Either the nature of man or the nature of God. Pretty much in there. I can recite it again for y'all. The what's that? Not the preamble, but the beginning of the Declaration of Independence, when we were trying to separate ourselves from the European monarch, right? Britain. British are coming. The British are coming. Like, why are we still screaming the British are coming? Because they screaming the Russians are coming, right? To Ukraine. I know. It was me and Elma. Nah, let's just speculate. Whatever. You know what I mean? I don't need to boast.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Try to be a little
Arena's
humble
team is
on the
one of our
game,
best.
because if we make it to
How
the
does he
ball,
know Arena and Gwen?
I'm definitely going to take a L.
We ran into them just before we met up with you.
It's like, nah, I got
They were on
confidence
their
in
way out to
myself.
an assignment.
So yeah, I'm running the
Well, then
same
that settles
video
it.
again
It must
on
have been
here.
them, right?
That's why I'm kind of still rapping over top of it.
Man,
And
forget this
you know what I
amateur
mean?
hour pro
Got my two
baloney.
cuties with me,
Those
as
guys
y'all
are
can
where
see.
the action's at.
And it's see,
I'll
that's the
try
game.
not to
Dude. The
take
game
that
got you
personally.
programmed to, right? And it's like, nah,
But enough
y'all
talk. We've got our mission
y'all not
to
even
deal
trying
with.
to understand
Let's
how
head out.
the beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code actually
That
works
probe isn't
as
gonna install
a
itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
algebraic logic theory. It's I'm speaking nothing but word salad, or instead of colloquialisms, using certain syntax in order to help create the artificial intelligence. Right now you have the artificial intelligence. I've been doing the GEM acronym, right? Google, Elon, and Metaverse. GEM. Google, Elon, and Metaverse. AI, artificial intelligence. Apple got their own thing going on. Y'all know Apple, we all know Apple's a DEI corporation. I ain't got a problem with it. I do kind of, because yeah, it is getting a little monotonous loading into my what's the name screen, and it first starts off with a trans. And it's like, all right, we know what it's hitting for. That's, you know, it's either a guy or a girl. I really don't know, right? And there is the first use of he or she, and it's like, well, it could be she and she. Like, whoa. You know, no. It gotta have some kind of excluded middle in there. Nah. It's not, right? He and she bathroom. All right, that's family bathroom then, right? Go in there and make babies, right? Can't go in there and make babies unless you know, bring a vial with you, or, you know, lie. Lie about biology, right? That's all y'all can do. Then get mad at me and my son laughing at a dude wearing a dress. Like, I remember when he was young when that happened. He was like 6 years old. We sitting there watching something, and the dude was dancing this way, right? Dude was wearing a dress, you know, but he was, you know, clearly a fat dude or something like that. You know, Jack Black.
Hey.
You know, wearing a dress or whatever. And it was funny. So, we're laughing at the book, and then I just stopped like, son, we're not supposed to laugh anymore. He was like, why, Daddy? Because we're not supposed to laugh at the guys wearing dresses anymore. Even though it shit was funny, like, you know what I mean? And he didn't understand, but it was like, all right, well, I guess we can't laugh at them no more. All right, we can't laugh at them no more. But when we was watching that Minecraft, yeah, I'm laughing. Because it's, you know what I mean? Because I know that Aquaman, or whatever his real name is, it don't matter. I know he married Lisa Bonet, so it's not, I know he's not, you know what I mean? Lisa Bonet was the young bucks. That was the heart, like, that was the first crush on the Cosby Show for the Gen Xers like myself, even though she was a little older or whatever. But she was the first one. I remember I put them on in a list, and people got mad at me for putting them in the list. Right? So I'm just trying to run to this battle and get it over with. Hopefully I don't die. But y'all can see the big monsters and everything. I showcased all that before. See how big the boss is. I'm far from them now, but plus I'm trying to show y'all this is real time. This is real time. Is this it? Oh yeah, there they go. See how big these boys is? And then they got murdered. So yeah, I'm just gonna be hitting buttons. I ain't practiced since the last time I played this. It's the first battle, so I might get lucky. People that played this game knows, yeah, they got murdered. Murder was the case that they gave me. Yeah, but Diabolical or dumb. Diabolical or dumb. Nah, I can't. I'm done playing that game.
You don't think
That's my biggest issue.
that one Sinicula could have killed all these simians?
I'm either righteous or intelligent.
Unless.
That's what I do.
What?
I tell them to right in the
This is
middle of the
bad.
interview. During the interview,
What's
yo,
bad?
no.
I don't follow you.
I don't do that diabolical or dumb shit.
That Sinicula.
I'm either righteous
tyrant.
or intelligent,
But
right?
it looks just
Now
like
they
another
scared.
Sinicula.
Because they don't
Think
have
about
trust in their
A
heart.
typical Simius is way higher up on the food chain than
See,
your
if you
typical
can't have
Sinicula,
trust and
right?
you can't hang with us, we respond to
Usually
those
we
that show
find one
respect with
Simius standing
respect.
over 3
I'm
or 4
showing
Sinicula
respect
corpses.
by telling you,
Here,
like, I don't do
tables
that
in turn.
diabolical or dumb
I
shit.
don't see a single
I'm
trace of any
either
other indigents in the area.
Righteous
There's only one explanation.
or
That Sinicula is a tyrant.
intelligent.
Let me check the Blade Report database.
I would like to have both of them,
There's
but
a
be
tyrant
considered
this
to
close
have
to the
both of
city.
them.
Someone
You know?
must have run across
Give me
it.
a problem.
Bingo.
I do put it
There
into
was
a
a Sinicula
mathematical
tyrant
formula
sighted not too long
and then
ago.
give you spit out
It's a
the
couple of
answer, the
segments
solution
further
set. And can help
Could
you
have
do
followed
that.
the blade that spotted it
That's
back
what I do
towards
for a
LA,
living.
or come
I'm
here
a
to
problem
feed.
analyst,
Who knows what?
analyst consultant. That's what I do for a living.
I can't believe
So
there's a
if that's the
tyrant
problem,
right on our
all right, cool.
doorstep,
Here's
and
the
he wasn't
here's the
doing anything
solution
about
set.
it.
Now you can make the
Don't
best
forget
decision.
why they sent us here in the first place.
Even if it's coming to
Dear
flipping a
Nam's range
coin.
is still limited.
Right.
Even though it's
Traffic
50-50
is
chance,
no
right?
local road. They must
But
have lost
if
it
I
when
look
they
at the
got off
sample
road.
set, hey, something about this penny that makes it heads 55% more of the time than it is heads. So yeah, I mean than tails. So since it's not weighted the right way, I guess we were using the same coin. The weather's the same, the air is the same. I would go with heads. It has a slightly better chance of landing heads on this, because the tail side is heavier or whatever. Therein, choose heads. Yeah, you still might lose. You're sure because it is basically a 50-50, but there's certain things about the coin that makes it a little lopsided. The same thing happens with dice, 1 out of 6, right? You got 6 sides. If the dice got a nick in it or something on the, they weighted, right? That's how they cheat. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to roulette, rolling dice. It's like, yo, man, change them dice. Like sometimes you gotta tell them, yo, change that dice. No. Playing blackjack? No. New deck. I need a new deck. Right? They trying to. Hold on. My fault. Attack!
Whoa there, rookie.
Whoa there, rookie.
We're talking about a tyrant here. Do
You
even
talking
understand what
about
that means?
tyrant?
We should probably explain.
What?
Tyrant is our term for
I ain't
anyone
scared.
who's like
I ain't never scared.
outside
I am
of
not
our usual
afraid.
threat
Today I
level
give
system.
myself permission to be all
In
that I
other
can
words,
be. New
they're
fields
too
of
powerful
divine
for us to
activity
even
now
measure
open
how
for me.
dangerous they would be to
Unexpected
take
doors
on.
fly open. Unexpected
And too
channels are now
powerful
free.
doesn't always just mean
My
physically
mind is
strong.
focused and directed
If a
towards
creature
my
has even a
victory.
single
I
especially
now
nasty
create
trait,
what I
it's
need using
classified as a
divine
tyrant.
energy.
Even
Good
some of
things
Blade's
come
very
to
best
me
teams have come back with
easily
serious
in
injuries
peace,
after
my
running into
ladies.
a tyrant in the field.
There it is. Let's do
If they
this.
come back
You
at
know?
all.
Hold on. Was that a whole 30 minutes? I didn't even know my time on here yet. Let's see here. You see, way back in the days when hip-hop began with Coke, Rock, Cool Herc, and then bam, B-boys went to the latest jams. Got shot up. They went home and said, there's got to be a better way. Hear our music every day. People getting blown away. Coming outside anyway. 19 minutes, right? But yeah, that's how you do it. When the light goes off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern. Promise that you will sing about me.
I'm game if you
Promise
are.
that you will sing about me.
Count me in.
Talking to
Emma.
the ladies
Let's
right there.
do this.
She got the twin
We're gonna
Glocks.
settle here on this
Girl,
planet.
you got them twin
We're gonna
Glocks
have to
like
get
that
used to
and
dealing
you
with
scared?
tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running
I-
forever,
listen.
you know?
I got you.
Besides,
I got your
I'd
front,
never
but your
forgive
best to
myself if
watch
someone
your
else
back.
ended up getting hurt
I
because
got your
of
back,
safety.
but your best to watch your front.
All right.
It's them ninjas
Let's
that
do it.
front. They be pulling stunts.
But don't push it, okay?
Right.
Either of you. If we
So,
can take it down,
I mean, I'm hoping
not
y'all
even
understand
just
what I'm
blowing it
talking
away
about,
would be
right?
a moral victory.
It's
As
like
long as
love
we
or
buy enough
God. I mean,
time
it's an
to
easy
install the
question. I
probe,
mean, it's
we can
you
use
can't
Frontier
go
Map
wrong
to
either
track
way.
it, or any
I
other
mean, the
tyrant
first
that
commandment
comes
is
this
love
close to the
God. So
city from
if
now
you're
on.
doing that, you actually
Just make
pick,
sure
picking
you're
a
ready
logical
before we
equivalence.
attack. This will be
You know
tougher
what I
than
mean? The
anything else
equality
we
of
face.
loving God, how perfect God is. You know what I mean? For all these planets to be spinning and twirling, and the sun is moving around a black hole and dragging us as long as we're spiraling through space like a big clock of universe, and we still doing it? Moving at magnificent speeds around the universe, and your concern is whether or not them twin boys was bullying him? Well, where's he at? Oh, there he is.
It didn't have to be like this.
Wrong button.
Fire Carnival! Shadow Strike! Flame Slide!
Just what I need.
Oh, jeez, I don't know my buttons. Where's my buttons? Alright, target. Up, wrong button. There he is. Now I gotta switch my buttons up and stuff. Did I die yet? I ain't die yet. What's Alright, cool.
Shadow Strike!
Figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing. People are laughing at me right now. Died last time doing this dumb mission. I gotta wait for everything to charge up and stuff. Am I swinging?
Move in and do some damage.
X. Target, lock,
I owe you one.
select art, hit it. Spike grenade. There it is. Come on now. But y'all getting the gist of the game. It does get a little
Shadow Strike!
What? I hit the wrong button. What's not the, what is that button? I'm still figuring it out.
I have to stay in this. Help me!
Just what I need.
What am I doing? Ah, jeez. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, there it is. I know I was hitting. What buttons am I hitting? Ah, jeez.
I have to stay in this. Help me!
There it is, huh? I was hitting the B button. Like, so I gotta hit the. Hold on.
We are awesome!
They gave me the
Nice
victory.
work, Lynn.
Oh,
You
that's
fought well.
corny.
You did too.
There it is, right?
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe.
Ah, jeez.
If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
Thanks for bringing me back to life.
theme of life
Back
indicates a
to
frontier mindset.
life. Back to
Marks the ideal
reality.
spot to bury the probe.
Back to the here and now. Way. There it is, right? So yeah, like I was saying,
The probe should be
They-
ready for
when-
insertion. I'll just boot it up.
when they give you a dumb choices,
The
like
top
dumb
half of the
choices
cylinder
is something
contains
like,
the probe itself.
you know, diabolical or
The
dumb.
bottom
That's
half
a
is
dumb
laser.
question. That's a
It
dumb
dissolves the
choice,
soil so the probe can grow
right?
to
Give
the
me
proper depth.
give me
Tried
righteousness
just planting them on the
or
surface at first,
intelligence.
but we kept
See,
running into
that's
problems with
good.
the local wildlife
You're,
damaging
we're,
the
we're
woods.
dealing with people that want to give you
Burying
a
them
bunch
is
of
going to save us all a lot
anti-virtues
of
as
time
a
and
choice.
headaches in the long run.
Pride being one
We
of
all
them, right?
set?
Like pride
Yes,
or
ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
you know,
Why
wrath.
don't you do the honors?
Right? Like
You can
that,
launch
that's
it right
dumb.
from your
Like
comm device. Give it a
no.
try.
I'd rather choose between humility and patience. Right? Patience is the polarization of wrath. Right? You know, Jedi Master Yoda said, fear leads to hatred. Hatred leads to wrath. Whatever he says, right? The anger leads to suffering. Right? In there it is fear leads to anger, leads to wrath, leads to suffering. Right? That kid was angry because he was getting bullied. And it was just up, right? Had the blade on him. Accidental? Yeah, probably so. But he's going through his wrath right now. Now we're sitting back going, it's in his heart. His heart is hate. It's hate the white people. And vice versa. The two white guys, they hated black people. When all was really going on is that the fathers playing favoritism to their sons. Black father plays favoritism to his black son. White father plays favoritism to his white sons. Why weren't the fathers a part of the brotherhood of man? Why didn't they have an idea of their relationship between their sons? Because that's anti-DEI. Patriarchal practices. The same garbage that those 3 lesbians of Black Lives Matter told y'all about. The LGBTQIA+ .pdf files. Because of their fear that they're injecting into the nature of 2 men and their sons going fishing together. Like if the fathers was able to work together and, hey, let's do some kind of Boy Scouts together. What we see is, and what we've been seeing is the LGBTQIA coming in there going, no, y'all can't do that. Just like they did with the Catholic Church. Your feelings. That's what they did. They went in there and they was like, no, the fathers are touching the children. They was doing the same thing with the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scout master is touching the children. I was there. I seen it. They made me take tests on it. I was working my way up in the structure of it, being the den leader. They made me take a test and saying, if you see the scoutmaster rubbing on the boy's arms, on his elbows, that means that he's you gotta pay attention to that because he might be .pdf file. The very next meeting, they know I took the test. The very next meeting, I go to the meeting. They go to scoutmaster rubbing his own son's arms, shoulders. I was supposed to report that. So now you got these boys being trained by their mothers to be like, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. So that when your own father touches you, which is probably the case in this kid that doesn't want to be touched, and that's why he had to stab the boy in the chest. His own father probably can't touch him when he doesn't want to be touched. Thusly, not really honoring your father right there. Not really showing truth, love, and courage. I'm right or wrong, right? True or false. Are you being true or are you being false is the real question. That's the ninth power. Right? I say commandments and people get upset. I say love God is first commandment. Oh, you think you know the that's not. Injecting all that hate. I'm trying to eliminate that hate. That not is hate. You want to give commands to the Lord. You think you're the Lord. You're not the Lord, right? I'm supposed to know. But when I pull out that book and we start, you want to battle, right? Knowledge won't begin until I finish this song because the rhyme gets rougher as the rhyme goes on. You sweat as you step about to get hype? Or should you just listen to the man on the mic? You're physically here with me, but how could you tell if it's meant to be hip-hop if you're not mentally as well? Hip means to know it's a form of intelligence. To be hip means to be up-to-date and relevant. Hop is a form of movement. You can't just observe a hop, you gotta hop up and do it. That was how we rap battle back in the day. You see, I can integrate functions over intervals and subtract negatives to get addition, be spitting my lyricisms and hieroglyphics, right? And y'all can go, that's word salad, this colloquial rhetoric or whatever you want to call it, but then not call out Obama's fraudulent Harvard degree changing the fundamental definition of gay to include LGBTQIA plus .pdf files and say that it's my homophobia, which is another made-up word, my transphobia, which is another made-up word, right? Quick to say somebody's, homophobia, and then I throw a spider on you, right? We used to throw tomatoes at a whack comedian, right? Now I throwing metaphorical stones, and y'all crying like little girls. And the rap battle can be as simple as row, row, row your boat, sent me down a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat, row, row, row your boat, row, row. Oh, you messed up, you messed up. Used to be eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a piggy by his toe, right? Now, it used to be like that, right? Ah, you out, you out. That was gay. Now it's the CEO of Apple going up against Google, Elon, and Meta, and now we're in a technology or technocracy oligarchy or whatever word they want to make up, saying that the AI now has control of your mind. And all that's doing is grabbing a bunch of data, knowledge, and randomly throwing it at you as if it can really understand the difference between truth, love, and courage. One God, our Father, the art of time, hip-hop, life, love, one. As God is love, hip-hop is life, time is holy. Money is nothing more than a fourth dimensional illusion that really doesn't exist. Stop stabbing each other in the heart over it. Understand at the time, you know what I mean? Maybe he was good at track, they was good at football. Maybe they should have settled it on the basketball court. You know what I mean? White boys can shoot. Brothers can jump. White man can't jump. Oh, that's racial hatred, huh? That's God showing favoritism to the ups. But whatever happened to that sixer that won the last slam dunk contest? He was nasty with it. He was jumping over. That was crazy, right? He was a sixer for a day, won the slam dunk contest, and he down at the beach playing basketball now, right? Or he trying to get into Ice Cube's Big Three League, maybe, you know? And that's what I want to do this summer. I want to go to one of the Big Three games. Let me look at the schedule and see if I can get to one of those games. Me and my son to go and check out some hip-hop, real hip-hop basketball. But, I mean, that's enough thoughts for y'all. Just letting y'all know. I might make another video right after this. I'm just into that right now. So let me get ready. Let me load this up. Holla at y'all later. This is Volathan Modulus Tautology, wishing y'all compassion, peace, and happiness. One.